What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Goober Brothers Entertainment. Thank you very much for being patient and waiting for another episode. Today on Crossing Streams, episode 6, we got Etep Wokuian is the place to be reviews. Pete, how you doing, man?
Excellent, brother. Excellent. Good morning, and thanks for having me on, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I cannot freaking wait to see not Captain. Fuck, I keep saying that.
Don't
God.
say that.
Black Widow.
That looks awesome, man. I was really happy with what I got from the trailer.
Man, you see one of the most beautiful women in the world, and then another beautiful woman, and Dave Harbour, and another lady. What was her name?
Florence. I want to pronounce her name right. I believe it's Florence Pugh. She was in that Midsummer movie. I have not seen that yet, but I don't really intend to. But this one I do.
Well, I am super excited. Knowledge chat real quick. Eric Louderback is in the chat.
He said the Bond trailer just dropped.
Oh shit!
Looks like we're doing 2 trailers today.
Looks like we're doing 2 trailers. All right, so let's just get going on with it today, guys. We're gonna be reviewing the Black Widow trailer. So I'm gonna screen share this shizit real quick. Tell me if the audio is loud enough. We good?
Yeah, it's good.
I used to have nothing. And then I got this job. This family.
That little look back over the shoulder.
But nothing lasts forever.
You last forever in my heart, Scarlett.
Yeah.
Heard you had to leave in a hurry.
It's never easy these days.
They did a good job with the de-aging on William Hurt when they show you, because right here.
Oh, they did. It looks fucking great.
I've lived a lot of lives, but I'm done running from my past.
I love this music.
Dude, I want this as my ringtone.
Uh-huh.
I know you know I'm out here. So we're gonna talk like grown-ups?
Is that what we are?
Chick fight.
This is just completely badass right here.
This is gonna be fucking sick. Damn.
She got fucking tossed.
Yeah, she did.
What brings you home? We have unfinished business.
Here comes this scene right here. That's, oof, man. This is just that. I don't know how I feel about the hero landing scene. I'm liking to see the Red Room stuff. This Taskmaster right here. There's Rachel Weisz.
Still fits. Family. Back together again.
You got fat.
This is wicked.
Jesus, dude, that looks so fucking sick.
That looks dope, man. Like I can't even lie. That movie is, like I said, I know trailers can be deceiving from time to time, but I mean, damn, it looks really good. Like man, I'm stoked.
They deserve that like up.
Yeah, ScarJo is like, she's legit, man. Like I know, like, away from the thing, whatever her views are, but she deserved this movie years ago too.
She did, for sure.
For the record, like everybody else has been saying, this movie should have come out around 2013 or 2014.
Yeah.
This has a Winter Soldier-esque vibe to it.
It does,
which is dope because that's my favorite MCU movie. I personally feel it's the best MCU movie.
That's one of my favorites, and it's at least like, I would say
it's in the top 3.
It's definitely top 10, but I would say it's top 5 for me.
Okay. But yeah, that one, I just like that grittier vibe to it. It doesn't feel, even though it's a Marvel movie, it doesn't have that, it doesn't give me the impression that it's going to have that formulaic feel to it.
Yeah.
So,
It looks
I'm
like you're gonna get blindsided by a lot of crazy shit, and
yeah.
she's actually gonna get. I think she's gonna get fucked up in this movie.
I man, and now they're talking about doing more than one movie already with this, which
Why?
that's the thing is this falls after Civil War, so she kind of goes back, and that opening shot is actually Budapest.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so
Cool.
I'm optimistic about that, but I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
and I know Jeremy Renner's going to make a cameo in this, um, but I'm like, I don't, I kind of want to know what happened in Budapest, but I kind of don't want to know at the same time. And I say that just because it kind of, sometimes it's better to leave things to the imagination.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just feel like that's one of those cases right there. I might be wrong, but I think that they could kind of just leave that one to the imagination.
I mean, I wouldn't mind them if they did like a. I don't know. Maybe they did like a short film or something on
Yeah.
like Disney Plus. I don't know. I honestly don't really care to see it, but I would really like to see more Hawkeye, and I'd
Yes.
like to see more of this, which we're about to get. But I mean, if they make any more, I mean, what are you gonna? You can't really stretch it too much to where you're doing another Black Widow film in between, like Infinity War and Endgame.
Hmm.
Like I could see
Yeah.
them doing that, but what would be the point? Because the world's dead basically,
Yeah.
and she just kind of cries all the time. So that's
The
it. Like
the only thing they could do with that is, well, you'd have her, Cap,
search and rescue missions.
Cap, Falcon, and Bucky. Well, no, Bucky was in Wakanda then. Was he? I'm trying to think here. Let me get the time. Yeah, he was in Wakanda. So you'd have her, Cap, and Falcon basically as like the secret Avengers.
That would be cool.
Because that's basically what they were, because the government, had them as listed as enemies. So they would be that, that's where you would get that secret Avengers kind of lineup there. So,
I really want them to bring back Chris Evans.
I do, and he just gave an interview, and basically, to summarize what he said, is he's not going to come back just for the sake of coming back. It's going to have to make perfect sense for him to make another appearance as Cap, which I agree with, because you just gave this character his send off. And this is my problem going back retroactively with Endgame, is it completely screwed up all the continuity. It really did. It did more harm than good.
I love Endgame, and I praise that movie so much because
I did
most
too.
directors can't do a finale like that to that to that standard. But
Yes,
they, in some circumstances, they came to a screeching halt, which is something that a lot of people were hoping for with certain characters, and then certain other characters, a lot of people wanted to see more. Like everybody kind of expected RDJ to die,
yes,
but nobody expected Black Widow to die. Nobody expected Gamora to die in Infinity War, and nobody expected, Steve Rogers to just live to be an old man and can't really do anything anymore. So
yeah.
nobody really expected that. And the Hulk was a hipster, like douchebag who,
The
you know,
old soy Hulk.
yeah, you got Soy Hulk with a fucked up arm. So, I mean, does it leave room for more creativity for another story on how he can, miraculously get his arm better? Does it leave more room for, possibly Steve Rogers going back into the time machine and kind of de-aging him,
Well,
kind of like they did with Ant-Man,
yeah. Well, I'll be interested to see, because Ant-Man 3 is supposed to introduce a whole bunch of new stuff, and that's where we're supposed to get a Fantastic Four tie-in. But I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here. Kind of back to this Black Widow thing. Now, Florence Pugh's character is Yelena Belova. All right, she is basically the new Black Widow, and they're kind of grooming her for her MCU debut in was going to be like the new or the Young Avengers, I believe.
I don't know what they're doing with that.
No, that's the plan, man. That's what it is, brother.
Really? They're doing
Yeah.
Young Avengers?
Yep.
God.
Well, it'll either be Young or New Avengers.
It's going to be Degrassi Avengers.
Degrassi High. Oh my God, there's a reference. That show's been on for like, I mean, since I was a kid, I remember watching that on like CBC. But no, that's basically what it's going to be, because you're looking at having, well, you're not going to include Spider-Man now, but you're going to have the new Black Widow, which will be Florence Pugh, Yelena Belova's character, the new Hawkeye, which will be Kate Bishop. You'll eventually have She-Hulk, Cat Pan Mediocre. I'm trying Valkyrie, Lady Thor, then Doctor Strange, which works perfectly because Benedict Cumberbatch is a male feminist anyway.
I love Doctor Strange though.
I do too.
I mean, Benedict Cumberbatch can fuck off to no end, but dude, Doctor Strange, I know I'm probably one of the minorities here, but Doctor Strange is one of my favorite, like, top, Marvel MCU movies. I mean, I fucking love that movie.
Admittedly, I had to watch it twice to kind of get into it, because I really didn't know much about Doctor Strange. You know what I mean? It wasn't a character that I was, very familiar with. So I watched the movie, and my father-in-law luckily has a ton of the comics. So I went and just kind of read some of the comics and stuff like that. And actually he crossed over with Carol Danvers' Miss Marvel, right after like the House of M storyline.
Yeah.
So I read some of those, and they kind of had a little thing there, but that's before she was what she is now, which is just another story altogether. In the comics, dude, like, weird. If you watch Ripa's video on that, they're drawing her like it's weird. But
she like kills Thor or some shit.
Yeah. Well,
the hell?
She puts on, like, what is it? She puts on one of his like cut off hands as a glove and to wield Mjolnir or something like that. Like, it's stupid. Like, but
that's really dumb.
Yeah, but so this is like the whole direction they're going with this, like, new Avengers. Then you're gonna have Amadeus Cho, his Hulk, which they've already talked about, because that one little string that who is it did Ultron? Was that Joss Whedon? I think Joss Whedon did Ultron.
Joss Whedon did Age of Ultron.
Yeah. They had Helen Cho in there, which was the scientist.
Oh, it's his mom.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
So they're using that little loose thread to tie Amadeus Cho in. But you're gonna have Jennifer Walters in there too, the She-Hulk, which they're still trying to cast right now. And I saw another article about Stephanie Beatriz. I'm like, please no. I mean, she weighs like 20. She's like, I've upped my upper body workouts. I'm like, this is the thing. Like I said, I caught flack for this, for saying that they should find somebody who is like at least somewhat athletic to play this role. Obviously, you're going to CGI it, but she's in like a Hulk form all the time now, kind of like Mark Ruffalo is not in good physical shape. Like, really, he's not. If you see him just he's not he's not built like Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. Those guys got built. Even Robert Downey Jr., put on a degree of he didn't really have to, but he did, for this for his role. And it's kind of odd that they wouldn't want to hold in the vein of equality, the women be held to the same standard. I mean, that's like Natalie Portman playing Lady Thor.
I mean
she's a toothpick.
Just some people, I mean, you can do casting a certain way, and then depending on their athletic ability and their movements and their cadence, and you can work with it. But some people, fuck, dude, you need to like shape up.
Yep.
And
if you're gonna
honestly, I mean, if they go along with, if they really do, like, officially, because I know sometimes things get canceled, if they go along with the Young Avengers, they need to cast this shit correctly.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm not interested, because I want the real Hulk. I want the actual Thor. I want the actual Iron Man, actual Captain America, Black Widow.
Yep.
Like comic books, they go on forever and ever and ever with new stories, same characters. They live on forever. And you can say all you want about, like, the current comic books within the last 10 years, because that's when they started kind of separating themselves from the original characters and making
Yeah.
the younger, like, hip guys. But
Yep.
they've had decades of stories and everything, so we've only had 10 years of movies for MCU, but only a handful of movies, or just not even, like, maybe even a couple just per character. So I don't know, I just want to see more Avengers movies with the original cast. But
I do too, and that's another thing. And I forgot, and I neglected to mention one of the. It'll be a key member of the new Avengers. Will be, of course, Falcon, Sam Wilson's character. Anthony Mackie,
yeah,
who I'm great. I'm great with him being Cap now. I like Anthony Mackie now. Do I? I understand Chris Evans wanting to leave. And that's
Yeah.
that's the
he
way
wanted to do Ryan Johnson movies.
he wanted to do Knives Out. Which, like I said, I watched a half hour of that when I was sailing the high seas the other day.
Yeah, you're telling me that.
And it's pitiful. Like, it is not.
Yeah,
Daniel,
I listened to
Daniel Craig.
MJ's review on your show the other night, and honestly, I was like, I lost it. Like, I was laughing so hard when she's like, "All right, so Knives Out, fucking awful." I was like, "Oh
Yep.
shit."
Yep, that's about it, man.
I thought she was gonna have a more, like, balanced, like, take on it. She's like, "Nope, fucking sucked." I was like, "Dang."
Yeah.
It's like, she ain't holding back.
Nope, and she had no prior, Ryan Johnson injuries that she'd sustained like we have.
No, she doesn't have the fucking RSD.
Nope, not that frame of reference like we do. She didn't have to suffer through The Last Jedi. But we got Loudy said Benedict Cumberbatch. I think you mean ampersand cummerbund. And we got 2 Cents Toys morning from Salty of 2 Cents Toys.
Hey,
Morning Boys from Salvador. Hail Salvador, and congratulations on crossing that 100 subscriber mark.
Whoop whoop.
He's up to 105 now. So if you don't subscribe to 2 Cents Toys, you should go over and do that right now.
Yeah, go subscribe to 2 Cent Toys. Salvador Perez is our toy man, our man of merch on the boardroom.
The director of marketing.
Director of marketing.
Later on tonight will be live on my channel.
Yep. So everybody, after you're done subscribing to Goober Brothers Entertainment and Etep Wokuian is the place to be reviews, check out the boardroom tonight at 8:35. Is it?
Yeah, 8:35.
8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're gonna have a good show tonight. So tune in for that, guys, and share that shit all over the internet.
Yes. Definitely do that. Definitely. We've got so this Black Widow movie, this is going to be really good. I mean, like I said, this is my opinion looking at it right now. Like, you can tell there's some movies, but I mean, I don't want to be honey-dicked either.
Yeah.
That's always a constant worry these days with movies. Like I said, because 21 Bridges look great. They showed, I saw the trailer for that when I went to see Endgame, and I was all excited. Yeah. And that one is just laid a big fat egg. Was
it really that bad?
Monica and Groove both saw it, and
you said it sucked.
Yeah, I mean, it's bombing at the box office now. Mind you, that's directed by the Russo brothers. That's their movie. And I was, like I said, I saw the trailer and I'm like, damn, this looks good. I guess like they both said you figure the entire movie out within the first like 10-15 minutes of it. So it's basically pointless.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a movie like because I really like Chadwick Boseman in Black Panther and the Avengers movies he's in.
Yeah.
Civil War. I mean, dude's a good actor. And then I guess Groove saw him and he played James Brown, said he's awesome in the the biopic about James Brown, which I want to go watch now. And
he's in the movie Draft Day. He plays one of the top draft picks that the Browns are looking at in the movie.
All right. Is that the one with Kevin Costner?
Yep. Okay. Great movie.
All right. I'll check that out. I haven't seen that one. I know it came out a couple of years ago. But hey, we're up to 7 likes, Salvador said. He's yelling about toys and Black Friday tonight. I haven't got my topic.
Wait to hear.
I haven't got my topic to Groove yet. I got to get that to him. I'm going to be talking about Star Wars tonight because I'm going to see episode 9 just like you. So
yeah,
that's going to be my main is going to be that movie.
We're in for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be from everything. If you listen to Doomcock's leaks and I think who was it? Him and maybe Jeremy from the Quartering. or somebody else covered the leaks, and they just sound bad.
Dude, like I know you're going for a different reason,
Yeah.
but also just to see the dumpster fire, but you're going for a more different reason than I am. Dude, can you imagine? Like, what if your mom throws popcorn?
I would
and
love that.
she gets pissed. She's like, "What the fuck is this?"
I would honestly love my mom just to like go ham and be like, you know what, man, fuck this shit. We're leaving. Come on. I'd be like, Mom.
She like sneaks fucking booze into the theater. She's like, "Hey, Pete, here.
Oh, me and her will have a fucking flask, 2-3 flasks full of wine sitting there.
It's the force."
Oh, we did. Me and the wife did that. We went to see Joker. We went to the liquor store and got like what? Because my mom had the kid for the night, and the theater's like
Yeah,
a couple minutes from my house. So we went and
yeah.
got like eight of those little traveler bottles of rum.
Nice.
And we were just sitting there tipping back the whole time watching Joker. I was like, and I kept leaning over to her. I was like, hey, somebody walked by. I'm like, did you see that? She's like, what? I'm like, a white guy just walked by us in the theater. She's like, what's that mean? I'm like, we gotta look out for roving packs of incels. She's looking at me like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Because she don't listen to anything I say when she doesn't watch my video. That's the last thing she wants to do is hear me talk.
It's all good. How long do you think it's going to be until we start seeing people talking about, misogynists and roaming packs of misogynists and women haters at the theater? Like, be careful. You're going to have a bunch of asshole men and misogynists like roaming the theater and picking on people.
I mean, that happens. If you go to the right websites that are all clickbaity, that shit happens now. They say, let's see. Wait, what did Sal say? Mecha Random apparently says there were no screen testings. It was all a lie. Didn't watch the videos, but supposedly she released a video claiming as much. Yeah, Mecha Random hosted the High Council last night.
What?
Yeah.
So does that mean she's a member now?
I don't know. I just saw it was her and Tom Mead from Midnight's Edge, and I can't remember who else. But I turned it on and I'm like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna. I don't know. I'm like, there's not even, I'm like, Jeff's not on here. I'm like, EVS is not here. There's no Geeks and Gamers. I'm like, this really doesn't feel like a High Council to me. But
that's not the High Council. It's something else now. Oh well.
I just was like, okay, this kind of
y'all
weird.
do you, boo boo.
Yeah. So if there really wasn't any test, I mean, this has gone back and forth with these, test screenings. There's leaks that say there was, there's leaks that say there wasn't, and Disney comes out, oh, there was no test. So I mean, I don't know, but I know they just finished filming this a couple weeks ago, or putting it together, doing finished production of it. So that's not really too promising to me, anyway.
I think there probably was. I don't know what her source is, but
yeah, I would, because they always do test screenings, I believe, for pre-release like this for for a certain audience to gauge how it's going to be released, and then they can make any last minute tweaks or changes they need to. But
I highly doubt it was fucking all a lie.
Yeah,
like there's no way. I mean, how? I know we're not talking about Black Widow right now, but real quick before we get into an article that I want to pull up, but with the Rise of Skywalker, no, they finished filming recently, and you have all these batshit crazy like leaks that are coming out, which, I mean, seriously, it sounds exactly like a J.J. Abrams like finale.
Yep,
it sounds exactly like a Kathleen Kennedy led trilogy.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you look at their track record for the past, several years of them making movies, I mean, why wouldn't they fucking blow up the Millennium Falcon with Lando and Chewie, 3PO, and R2 in it? Why wouldn't they kill Kylo Ren, who was supposed to be the biggest badass Disney Star Wars ever made? Why wouldn't he die like at the end of the movie like a bitch? Or why wouldn't Rey like be the biggest Mary Sue, just fucking pwn Emperor Palpatine and to take the name of Skywalker just out of nowhere? Like, why wouldn't she?
Yep. And that's another thing, man. You know, they're they brought Palpatine back. They're basically doing a Dark Empire story after they decanonized the EU, because all this outer rim and the unknown regions. All of it is EU stuff. And I'm not even a huge EU aficionado, and I know this because of what
Yeah.
just the research I've had to do, to find
And
out about all this stuff that they're shoehorning in. So
they're taking parts of the Dark Empire, but they're leaving out like some of the biggest parts
Yep.
of it, which is the the battle with Luke between the dark side and the light side.
Yep.
Like he actually does fall to the dark side. And they're taking that fucking shit out. And they made Luke a pussy. So there's no room for really anything but making Rey the bestest Jedi ever.
And that's exactly what they're going to do, and everybody knows it. And it's just waiting for the shoe to drop. This, and there was actually, because I'm gonna find this, because I'm gonna talk about this article later on tonight. But there's an article from I believe it's Variety. I have it in my email. There is an author that used to work for BuzzFeed who now writes for Variety, and he is complaining about the lack of a relationship between Finn and Poe.
Huh.
This is his complaint, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
This is a complaint that they're not like,
Yes,
docking or whatever.
but
shipping.
J.J. Abrams says there'll still be LGBTQ representation in this movie.
I'm sure Lando will put his dick in a toaster,
He'll be banging the Millennium Falcon for one.
Probably.
Because it's got a retconned L337, the SJW Phoebe hyphen her droid in there.
Yep.
Consciousness, because
Yep.
they downloaded it into the Falcon and
Don't
Solo
remind me.
with Alden Peckerwood and Dong Lover.
Ugh. Yeah, and then you see the shit with Billy D. Williams coming out of him being like gender liquid or whatever.
I think Grandpa's just confused. I think
Grandpa needs
Grandpa
some fiber and a fucking like lazy boy. And
They need to
just chill out.
They need to stop letting him drink Colt 45 at 7 a.m. Hi, I'm
General's
Billy D. Williams.
fried chicken. It's butt kicking. Yeah.
He used to advertise for Colt 45.
I
He
know.
goes, hi, I'm Billy D. Williams for Colt 45 malt liquor. I mean, those ads were just funny. I can just see him now. He's walking around with a paper bag, wearing his Lando outfit in his house, with a tall can, a Colt 45, sipping on it, wearing his house coat over his fucking Lando outfit, no pants on. I used to be Lando Calrissian. They're like, we know, Grandpa. We know.
I let all my friends die in the rebellion resistance. Yeah, that's what it's called.
I blew up a Death Star. Okay, Grandpa, that was a movie. What? Where's that big hair, some bitch? Yeah, they're gonna blow Chewie up too this time. That's just
Chewie is literally going to do nothing but walk in this
Yep.
movie.
Yep. I really, what can they do with? They have so much other BS going on. Like, what are they really going to give Chewbacca to do? Like,
At least in The Force Awakens, he was running and he was
Yeah.
shooting.
Yep.
At least he did that. I don't even like The Force Awakens, but at least they had him do some shit.
Yeah, I don't either. And I understand exactly what you're saying. It was like he had some action sequences with him and Han when they went to Maz Kanata's temple. There was that battle scene there. There's a couple shootouts they were in. I mean, he did the after Han got killed, he was placing the bombs there with him and waxing the stormtroopers after Darth Emo killed his poppy. So
And he shot Kylo Ren.
Yep.
I was watching this is a little off topic, but it's kind of related. But I was watching Men in Black 2 last night.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a part of it where they mentioned like something like a creature from the planet Kyloth, and it's literally Kylo with a TH at the end. I'm like, huh, that's interesting. So I was like, I always have the subtitles on. My girlfriend likes having them on, and they actually help because you can pick out dialogue you don't realize before.
Yep.
And you're like, huh, Kyloth, Kylo, oh,
Kylo Ren's planet.
Kylo Ren's planet, yeah.
It's super.
Planet Hot Topic.
It just sits there and acts angsty all day and goes, God.
It's buy one, get one 10% off.
Oh, a soy-based Sith Lord. Oh, he's not even a Sith, though. I don't really consider him a Sith Lord.
It's Professor Snape with a lightsaber. That's all it is.
I do know who that is. That's a Harry Potter character. Wasn't that?
There you go. I understand that reference.
Yeah, because I understand that reference.
Yeah, that's what's the fucking I'm just drawing a blank of the guy's name. He was in Galaxy Quest.
Oh shit. It's not the guy from Die Hard, is it? Alan Rickman?
Yeah, Alan Rickman.
Yeah, Alan Rickman. I like they have that in Family Guy. They have Alan Rickman's answering machine. Hello, Alan Rickman. This is Alan Rickman.
Not as great as the Jeremy Irons cereal.
Oh God. Jeremy Irons cereal in the Folgers ad. Do you remember the Folgers ad?
Yep.
Drink it when you've been tricked into it.
Oh my God.
I remember.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I had nothing.
Another Family Guy reference.
Yeah, it was just another Family Guy cutaway.
No. But no, the Rise of Skywalker, it's I mean, if the leaks are true, which I'm thinking they are.
I am too.
Why I mean, it makes a lot of sense for all these leaks to come out and everybody's panicking like, holy fuck, like they're getting leaked, whatever. And then out of nowhere, somebody on YouTube's like, oh, they're fake. They're all fake. It's like, okay, but where's your source?
Yep.
Now, granted, I didn't watch it, but that's just weird to me. Like, why?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, for weeks they've been leaking shit, and then just randomly they're like, yeah, they're not true.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. You know, and these leaks have been like corroborated by like, but it says multiple YouTubers. You know, but if you ask the show media, you know, we never get anything right. So,
I mean, for fuck's sake, like John Boyega's script was leaked on eBay.
Yeah, he left it in a fucking hotel room. One of the maids found it, put it up on eBay, and somebody from Disney caught it and bought it back before somebody else could get a hold of it. If I was the person,
the lucky maid, man, they probably made a pretty penny off of that.
Oh hell yeah! You know what I would have done? I would have got on my YouTube channel and I would have read it line by line. I would have acted out the entire file. I would have had a boardroom meeting. We all would have played roles. I would have emailed it to y'all.
Oh, I want to be BB-8.
That would have been so. Can you imagine that? Like some YouTube channel gets a hold of it and just starts broadcasting and fucking like doing a live stream and like doing a table read of the script from The Rise of Skywalker.
Will we get sued?
I don't know.
We did that because we don't have any contract like obligations or negotiations with them. It was just us finding paper and reading it.
Yep.
Like we stayed at I don't know, Marriott or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's and based on what John Boyega has been saying, like on Twitter and everything, I really think that he just is kind of checked out of this franchise.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure
he doesn't.
I'm sure
care.
he was on board at first because he was like, "Oh, fucking cool! I'm a stormtrooper and I got a lightsaber. All right." And then he gets his shit waxed, and then Last Jedi, he's just a bumbling idiot.
Oh yeah,
with horses.
Oh, him and Rose Tico, the potato sack, and then he has a chance to redeem himself, and she robs him of that.
Yeah, it's just kind of like the whole movie. It's just like agonizing, and then finally he's like, "All right, I can do something fucking cool. All right, it's worth being, looked at as an idiot." There was throughout this whole movie. Oh, wait, never mind. Honestly, they should have gotten shot in the battlefield because he took her and just, I guess, drug her across the whole field in 30 seconds. Like,
yeah, there was. Oh, but because of my plot, hey, buddy. We had to kill Luke Skywalker off, but we're going to leave Rose Tico alive. So that's because that's a highly important character.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck?
Rose Tico's Star Wars with Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, dude, I prefer Jar Jar.
I'd take Jar Jar any day over her.
Oh, I like Jar Jar to an extent.
Yep.
because I know what he was supposed to be for. But
Yes.
and also his species are kind of fucking stupid in a way. So
Yeah.
they're not stupid, but it's just like, why are you critiquing an already kind of goofy species? Like, of course he's going to be fucking retarded. Like,
Yeah.
he's the jokester of an already goofy species. What do you expect? Like,
Yeah, they're kind of hard to take seriously.
yeah, then you have Boss Nass fucking motorboat in the air.
Like they should have him do that one time or not at all. Like that was just it was ridiculous. Just keep like, really, dude. Did we really need that?
It was kind of uncalled for, but
Yeah.
that's fine if that's his species thing. Whatever. Just like Jar Jar, just not having common sense. Whatever.
Oh.
He was annoying as fuck though in the Clone Wars. I honestly, I'd take him in episode 1 and that little bit of episode 2 he had any day over the fucking Clone Wars Jar Jar. Holy shit. Like, I put my foot down for the Clone Wars. I was like, dude, he sucks.
He's an annoying bastard.
And they had the episode of him and Mace Windu. The whole time, Mace Windu's like, Jesus Christ, why am I with him right now?
Mace Windu just kills him.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Droid's got him. I don't know what happened.
Nothing's funnier than the robot chicken Jar Jar.
Oh God.
He's like haunting everyone.
Oh hell. We got I don't know, man. They got this weird thing with what they're doing with this franchise, and I really hope that they don't let Roundhead anywhere near another trilogy or even The Mandalorian.
No, I mean, if he does though, don't be surprised because it's Kathleen Kennedy. At the end of the day, who calls the shots? Her. So, I mean, she's going to be like, oh, I love Ryan. His head's shiny. Let's give him a fucking 4 episodes like of The Mandalorian. And Jon Favreau's going to go, what?
We'd have 4 episodes about a space fly in one room.
No, it would just be them trying to fix the plumbing in the ship. And then them crashing it and being like, all done. It's fixed.
Oh, there'd be some subversive something or other in it.
Oh my God.
They'd kill off the Mandalorian and make Omera the main character. She'd take his armor.
Probably. I mean, fuck. God damn it. Quit writing for him.
I don't know. These wait, what did Loudy say? Could I have been Kylo? I'm pretty good at being an angsty teen.
I think you could, man, if you believe in yourself enough.
If you believe you can achieve, Loudy.
Uh-huh. That's what she said.
So yeah, episode 9 is going to be a dumpster fire, and I'll talk about that more later tonight.
Yeah.
On the boardroom. Should we check out this other trailer?
I say we should. So we'll talk about the Black Widow later. But guys, there's a James Bond trailer out.
It's 2 in the stunning, 1 in the brave on this one.
2 in the stunning one. Dude, I heard that the other night as I was walking in the house, and my mom almost heard it, and I was like, oh shit.
When I said it on the air.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. I've
got a meme for you for that one.
Oh my God.
I'll send that to you.
All right, so we got James Bond No Time to Die official trailer that is released like 28 minutes ago.
Oh, this is going to be good.
So that's stunning. So let's go ahead and get the screen share ready to go. So I can show y'all. Let's do this one.
Why would I betray you?
We all have our secrets. We just didn't get to yours yet.
Huh.
The world is arming faster than we can respond. Where's 007?
I need a favor, brother. You're the only one I trust for this.
The world's moved on, Commander Bond.
You a 00?
2 years. So stay in your lane. You get in my way, I will put a bullet in your knee.
What the fuck?
The one that works.
I thought you two would get along.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my
Name?
god.
Bond. James Bond.
So you're not dead?
Hello, Q. I've missed you.
It's the most valuable asset this country has. If you feel yourself losing control,
I'm not going to lose control.
No, I didn't see the last one, so I don't know what.
I didn't
the fuck is
either.
happening.
Give up everything for her.
The last one I watched was Quantum of Solace, I think. That wasn't the last one, was it?
Its way out. It'll be the death of him.
Was it Quantum?
I don't know.
I know what this is.
Was it the Adele one with the Adele song? I don't know.
License to kill.
Wait, did I see Quantum of Solace? I saw Casino Royale. I know that.
Violence. I could be speaking to my own reflection. Only your skills die with your body. Mine will survive long after I'm gone.
history is kind to men who play God.
Hey, Rami Malek.
Fuck yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Holy shit.
The stuff with Lashana Lynch comes off cringy, man.
Oh my god, it does.
She's like talking shit to him. I'll put a bullet in your knee. Can you imagine if like Daniel Craig had said that to her? Like, just stay out of my way, I put a bullet in your knee. Like, really? Like,
it would have been cooler if he said it, but it's like,
yeah.
Because he doesn't give a fuck. But her, it's like, dude, you know who you're talking to, right?
I know. Like,
even it's worse on Skyfall. Wasn't Skyfall the last one?
it might have been. Yeah, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that's the thing. That was the Adele song I was thinking of.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. Because we used to play that fucking song on the radio station I work for.
I hate that song.
Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah, because I watched Casino Royale. I watched Quantum of Solace, and I was like, I don't fucking like these. I really don't.
I don't really. I mean, I like a good action movie. I
Yeah.
saw Casino Royale. That was cool.
Yeah, it was all right. I liked it.
But I mean, if it's a good action movie with a pretty good story, cool. I'm down for it. But I listen. I'm not a huge James Bond fan, but I know how important he is to pop culture and to movies and Hollywood. And for the writers to like write bullshit like that of Lashana Lynch or whatever her name is, just talking shit. That's bullshit.
And I'd be saying the same thing if it was any other character saying that to him, because it's another 00 agent, you know, and they don't end up like shooting each other or fighting. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. It just seems forced.
And here's the thing. It's like, if it was just some like side character, whatever.
Yep.
If it was just some random bullshit like character that was just thrown in the movie, written in the movie that talks shit to him, that's fine. But the fact that we already know that this is where they're aiming at is to go with her later on.
Yep.
Or to make it female. They're really forcing this whole diversity women bullshit thing into this franchise. I mean, that kind of speaks volumes, though.
Yeah, I and the way she talked to him, and I've told you I watched that show, Prodigal Son, with Tom Payne from Walking Dead. He played Jesus on there.
Yeah.
Now this show has been awesome. We're on like episode 9. It's like the mid season finale was last night or Monday night, and the show hasn't had any wokeness or anything in it yet. It's got a really diverse cast, but it seems it's very organic and they flow together really well. But last night, there's a female FBI agent who happens to be a black woman, and she was working with Tom Payne's character at the beginning. We got kicked out the FBI, and they just like basically let her come in and like emasculate him and run over him and Lou Diamond Phillips' character, who's he's like a head of a major crimes unit. And I just like, my wife looked at me before I even said anything and was like, really? I'm like, okay, it's not just me, because she's just like talking. She like basically just like I'm verbally emasculating him. And I'm like, they would never do this the other way around. Like they would never do this the other way around. And I was like, but the rest of the show, that was it. It was like a one-off thing, you know. But I think with this character, with her arc being involved, it's going to be like the same thing. Like they're forcing this the same way they're doing with Bond. And I don't know why they think they have to turn Bond into a Me Too era fucking thing, because it's not going to work.
James Bond is for everybody. You don't have to prove anything. And for Universal, who is the sole like competition of Disney, who is also extremely fucking woke, you can't be putting out shit like this.
No, it doesn't work, man.
No. And I know Universal is not a conservative or whatever company. That's not why I watch movies from Universal. I like the business. I like the company.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have year passes to fucking Universal Studios. You think I probably like them. But you can't be making shit like this, man. And for a franchise that's predominantly, for guys, but it's also for women, because I mean, hey, a lot of women like looking at him, just like we like looking at Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow. I mean, you can't be just throwing in characters like this and making it the new James Bond or whatever. I don't know what they plan on doing after this, but from all the talk over the past year of having what's her face, the new face of James Bond, you can't do that. So now if she becomes a villain in this movie or the next movie, that'd be kind of cool.
Yep.
But can't make her the protagonist.
No, man. This is Phoebe Waller-Bridge came in and got involved in this bullshit. That's why. I mean,
do they interview people before they hire them to make movies?
I don't think so. I don't think they look at their body of work either, because if you know what she did in Solo, or that what is that stupid ass show she has, Fleabag or whatever it is that everybody's all, the SJWs love that show.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. This shit's just cringy. Like I said, we're both in the same boat. Not huge Bond fans, but we understand the cultural relevance of the franchise and its history. And man, this is the thing. Like, women don't want to see James Bond look like a bitch. Women don't want.
Yeah.
Women aren't attracted. I'm sorry, man. No matter how much the media and society in this day and age wants to push the image of like women love these like subservient beta males, they don't, man. Women aren't. And you listen, women actually say this shit. They're not attracted to like some effeminate, like weak ass dude. It doesn't. That's not how the natural laws of attraction and physiology, man. You're attracted to like equals, kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want somebody, like, you look for somebody that's like an equal, not somebody you can run. I mean, there are exceptions, obviously, and that goes along with different personalities. But I mean, overall, though, it's like, unless they're insane feminist, but then they want these, But even them, deep down, they don't want these little beta males that they're just white knight and these male feminists. Like, what do you think you're gonna do, dude? This, like I said, it's always, you see these dudes in comment sections like white knighting for these, these. It's like, this ain't gonna get you laid, bro. Like, this is not gonna get you laid.
Here's the thing: when you put out marketing, when you market like big movies like this or anything that's supposed to be directed towards guys or girls or whatever, you have to think of what the other person would be attracted to, or what the other person favors in the opposite sex. So even for dudes, like, James Bond's a man's man.
Yeah.
So he has all the qualities of what a dude would love to have. He's strong. He slays freaking women. He kills. He's good with the guns. He gets cool cars. He goes on missions. He gets in fights. He wins fights. Like, he wins. And that's the bottom line. And that's what guys want. And women like him because, he's very seductive. He's good with his hands, so to say. I mean, like, he fights, he kills, he's he's manly, he's masculine,
Yep.
and he's good at seducing women. And a lot of women are attracted to that. And not to mention, I mean, Daniel Craig, I mean, I'm not a fan of him, but he's not a bad looking dude.
No, he's
So
a
that's why
good looking
women
dude.
like
Yeah.
him. And all the other James Bonds that came before him, like,
Yeah.
I would say beside, I don't know. If you're into Sean Connery, you're into Sean Connery, whatever. But other than that, though, James Bond's always been like a handsome dude.
I know. I say,
That's
like,
why
honestly,
women like him.
Pierce Brosnan is probably like one of the best looking. Like, he was, like, to me, like, he absolutely like embodied James Bond. Like, he was smooth. I mean, he was believable in it. Like, I don't mind Timothy Dalton at all, but he just really didn't. I don't know. He really didn't look to me like a Bond. You know what I mean? But I still like the movies. But no, Pierce Brosnan was like that, just like perfect. And that is a lot on him, I mean, because I Pierce Brosnan is like that. If you ever seen him in that show The Sun that was on AMC, and he plays like a Texas oil man in that, who was raised by, I believe it was Apache Indians. He almost like has that. When he's back in civilization, whatever, he has like that just same smooth. It's like he's like James Bond in the Old West with a beard. Basically that, you know what I mean? So it's just Pierce Brosnan exudes that. And that's, I think, what carried through in his role is Bond, as James Bond. And Daniel Craig, same way. Like you said, good looking dude. Women love the guy, but they don't want to see him emasculated.
No, exactly. And you can't say the same thing about, was it Marshawn Lynch's character in this?
Oh, Lashana Lynch, yeah.
From looking at the trailer. Now, everybody, this is not us going off of us watching the movie. This is just the trailer. But I mean, if you look at it from the woman's perspective, if you look at it for a woman wanting to see a woman's woman, like in her character, like someone that most women want to relate to, most women like the fact that, she's an action hero, that she can shoot, kill, do a lot of the same stuff James Bond does. But, most women aren't fucking assholes, or don't want to be an asshole, especially towards James Bond for that matter. So, I mean, you're looking at a minority here of women that would want to see a character like this. And then a man's woman, you want to have, femininity, you want to have, good, gentle nature, but also, I mean, as guys, we want to see women kick ass too. We don't want to see them just go, oh my God, the gun's loud.
Yep, I don't want to see a movie with a female protagonist who's simply a victim, needs to be rescued the entire movie.
I want to see an Alita Battle Angel type character. I want to see a Black Widow type character. I want to see fucking Ripley. I want to see Tomb Raider. I want to see the Underworld chick, whatever her name is.
Mila Jovovich, man, and Resident Evil and shit.
I want to see cool stuff like that they can be very attractive, yet they're fucking awesome.
They're badass, man.
Like Dark Fate did not show that. I don't care what anyone says, it does. And they're doing the same thing here. She doesn't. And you can be as beautiful as you want, or as kick ass of a fucking, action hero. But if you're an asshole, I don't want to see your movie. So,
and that's the thing with the way they write these characters. A lot of the times they think that they have to write the female to be strong like a male would. And that's basically the vibe I got from Lashana Lynch, is they wrote her like she was a male. Like she has to talk shit to appear strong, like, well, I'll shoot you in your knee. She could have just as easily delivered some elegant yet, deliberate lines, and okay, cool. But no, you got to be an asshole about it.
If they replaced Idris Elba with her, but just as the same character, like he's just 00.
Yep.
That would be fine.
Yeah.
It's a rivalry. That's cool.
Exactly. And that makes sense. So they don't want to do that.
Just character writing is just very hard these days.
Loudy said Spectre was the last Bond movie.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I didn't see that one. Didn't see Skyfall.
I'm so behind. Honestly, I haven't really seen most James Bonds, to be honest. So I really am behind.
I watched a lot of them with my dad when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. He used to watch them, and then he kind of just because he liked Connery and
Yeah.
what's Roger Moore. Roger Moore.
Oh,
He was
okay.
more he was a Roger Moore fan. So yep.
I mean,
But
James Bond's really cool.
oh yeah.
I like superhero, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings type stuff
Hmm.
a lot more. But I still love action movies like Die Hard. I love the Die Hard franchise. I think it's cool.
Absolutely.
You know, I not really into Mission Impossible, but I saw the last one with Henry Cavill. That was the only one I've ever seen.
I
I
saw
saw
the
that
very first one.
I saw it in theaters. I was like, oh shit, this is a pretty cool fucking movie. I was like, all right, I gotta watch the other ones now. So
Yeah, I haven't seen one since Mission Impossible 2 came out. And I was joking around and I said not to date myself, but the last time I saw a Mission Impossible movie was when I had the Metallica song I Disappear in it, which came out like 2001, I
I
think.
love that song.
Yep. But yeah, I that was the last time I watched a Mission Impossible movie. I was never really a fan. I've seen some old episodes of the TV show
Yeah,
uh with was it Martin Landau, but I never, like I said, the first two movies were great. I dug them. They were fun, but that's as far as it was. It wasn't like I was following the franchise. It's like you said, it's not a Star Wars or anything like that I'm really invested in. I like action movies. I watch a lot of, but I watch a lot of TV too. I watch a lot, but I like comedies. I'm more of a, that's my favorite is comedies. You know, um,
same here.
I have, it's really weird though. I'm very fickle about my movies, so it's I make it difficult for my better half to pick a movie out because I get a lot of eye rolls when I'm like, no, I don't like this because of that or this because of that.
Yeah,
so.
I got a thumbs down on this. We got a thumbs down today, guys.
Did we?
Yeah, we got a crush.
Well,
Somebody likes this.
yeah. Hey, hate watches are still watches. They're still views. So
I don't care. I mean,
same here.
If you want to, I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it. I mean, I've downvoted videos that I didn't like. I mean, oh well, and good for you guys. You pushed the button. Good job.
Yep. I really don't
Okay.
I really don't ever downvote a video unless I really, really don't like it because I'm usually like, man, I'm like I said, I don't mind when people downvote my videos because I'm getting traction anyway. I don't care. Speaking of traction, go on over if you haven't subbed to the channel yet, you need to subscribe because yeah, I need some more growth.
And while you guys are at it, downvoting this live stream today, you should go and click a couple more buttons and donate to St. Jude's Hospital so you can enter into my raffle.
Yeah, it's a good cause.
But a lot of people probably wouldn't want to do that anyways because it doesn't involve drama.
This is true.
Yeah. Yeah, let's raise money for kids. But no, fuck him. He's raising money for kids. I want to see some more bullshit about fucking Trump or fucking, I don't know, the new movie coming out. And why the Joker is bad or whatever. Or
toxic masculinity created the Joker.
Yeah. Some bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. Let's not raise money for kids, guys. Yeah.
Oh,
it's $5. It's $5 out of your fucking wallet. Not a lot.
No, it is not.
And in the end, I'm losing money because I'm buying stuff to give away. So
yeah,
it's not like St. Jude's is giving me the money back or anything.
Yeah, they're not giving you a tax credit for that or anything.
Yeah. And even if you guys don't want to enter into the raffle, just donate to St. Jude's. I mean, you don't even have to enter into the raffle, but if you want to know the rules for the raffle, go to my last video I released last week and it tells you how to enter and when the raffle ends. So go over to there and watch that video. If you want to open up another window on your computer or your phone, go watch it.
Yeah, we got 8 likes and one dislike on the video.
Oh, we got 8 likes now? That's cool.
Yeah, it's up to 8 likes. So yeah, I'm this is good, man. This is good. Let's see what Aloudi say. I couldn't have cared less for the new Bond movies. I dislike Daniel Craig. Hey man, fair enough. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Daniel Craig fan. I couldn't stand him in the half hour I watched the Knives Out. I'm like, Oh my god, I seriously want to throat punch him. I'm like, just stop talking, dude.
It's kind of funny when I watch the trailers, like for the Knives Out. I dislike him a little bit more now.
Yeah,
It's just like, that kind of, he just looks annoying in this, and he sounds annoying in the trailers. I'm like, I don't know if I like him that much now. I don't know.
Yeah, the accent he was trying to do, just like it was like nails on a chalkboard to me. I'm like, I don't know.
Is it that bad?
Oh, I think it is. His name's Benoit LeBlanc.
What? What?
Benoit LeBlanc is the character's name, and he's a private investigator who's consulting on the murder of Mr. What's his name, Thromby or something like that.
The guy's name's what?
The last name is like Thromby or something like that. I can't remember. I tried to block out what I saw.
Those are some weird names. I wonder who wrote that. Oh,
it was a first draft.
First draft. Stole it from Reddit.
Yes, Ryan Johnson stole my fan fiction off Reddit. God damn it, Ryan.
Which I totally believe that.
I could too, because he's on Twitter so much for somebody who's supposed to be writing a trilogy, and he's this fantastic subversive director, and ugh.
I mean, did you even you saw the fan fiction, right?
I did not. That he supposedly took The Last Jedi from?
Dude, it's so fucking close to The Last Jedi.
And it legit came out before the movie.
Like right after The Force Awakens came out.
Oh.
It's weird.
Oh,
it's like
God.
the whole thing where they force pull the lightsaber and break it.
Yeah.
That's in it.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like I said, I heard about that, and I've heard jokes about it, but I really, I'd never seen the actual thread or, read anything in depth about it. God.
It's just funny as shit, dude. Like, I wish I could make it up, but I wish Ryan Johnson could have made something up, but he just made a piece of shit. Like, he just squatted and there you go. Here's a movie, Kathleen. Oh my God, I love it. Here's the trilogy.
here's the trilogy. Although you have to put in this purple-haired intersectional feminist named Holdo.
This makes me feel like empowered.
Oh yeah, that's
Rose Tico gets a vagina beanie, the little pink pussy hats.
Oh,
that they wear in the marches or whatever.
Fucking, and that's sad too, because you took Kelly Marie Tran, who's actually she seems like a really sweet girl. It's like
she's really pretty.
She's very attractive, and it's like, why did you dumb her down so much for the character? Because, and then you just made people hate her.
She actually seems really cool. Like,
yeah.
I don't know really much about her, but if I just saw her, I'd be like, yo, you want to hang out? Like,
yeah. I don't understand why the hell they would write a character that, what, it's Ryan Johnson too. Like I said, I'm not a fan of The Force Awakens at all, but at least with The Force Awakens, you set Finn up to have this really great redemption arc. Is this stormtrooper, which it didn't make sense because he just defected from the Empire, and in one scene he's lined up with all his stormtrooper brethren, he's holding one, letting one guy die in his arms, and then the next minute he's in a TIE fighter shooting them all, in the hangar bay. But then so you give him this redemption arc, and then you just shit on him in The Last Jedi and make him a fucking idiot. So it's like, what who writes like that? Like, who I don't know. It's just
it confuses me too, man.
It really does. And then to compare that movie to not Return of the Jedi, but Empire Strikes Back is laughable at best.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just stupid. I don't know. These people, they have no creativity. I mean, you have Canto Bight, which, now the Rise of Skywalker, they're talking about these wayfinders. So that's the MacGuffin, this movie, is this wayfinder they're after. So I don't know. This is how they track through hyperspace or whatever. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's set up to be it's going to be like a typical J.J. Abrams deal. And I guarantee you, we're going to cringe at the end when Rey says, "I'm Rey Skywalker." If that really happens, I'm probably going to just burst out in laughter in the theater.
Oh God.
I will too. I told my mom, I said, "You're probably going to have to stop me from throwing something at the screen." She's like, don't do that.
I'm not gonna throw anything. I mean, I might just yell, "What the fuck?" or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be drinking, so maybe that might happen. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how hard it hits me. Let's see if the ratio to popcorn to booze like evens out.
Yeah, that's hey, now we're up to 9 likes and no dislikes.
Oh, Loudy said you have 8 likes and 0 dislikes. I closed out of the window and went back in. Oh, that's cool.
All right. Nice.
Sweet.
There we go.
They changed their mind? Huh? I mean,
must have said something to change their mind. So
I mean, that's
Like,
cool though. Sweet.
hey,
Yeah.
if it was that easy to change your mind, send me money.
Go help kids. It's Christmas
help
time.
kids. Yep.
Go help kids. Like,
Don't send
and
it
into
to
the
me.
raffle. I'm
Yep.
giving. If you guys are too lazy to go watch the video, I'll explain what I'm giving away. I'm giving away a Blu-ray copy of Fanboys, the movie. And I will be on World Class Bullshitters on December 16th to watch that with Jeff Hicks. And I don't know if the other guys will be on it, but either way, it's going to be a good time. So I'm giving it a copy of Fanboys away. Then I'm also giving away a Black Series 6-inch figure of Darth Vader. And the bonus thing I was going to give away was a secret, but I'm just going to say it. It's a copy of Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald Blu-ray. So if there's any Harry Potter fans out there, there you go. So that's what you can win. So for, what is it? It's definitely like over, like that's like 30 something bucks retail right there, or more. I don't know. I mean, 30 something bucks. I'm thinking.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So there you go. So $5 to St. Jude's. Screenshot that you donated and then send it to Goober Brothers Entertainment on Instagram. That way you can be entered into the raffle. And if you don't screenshot it and send it to the Instagram page on Goober Brothers Entertainment, you can't be entered into the raffle. You just donated to St. Jude's, which is not bad. I mean, you should do that either way. My mom actually donates there. I just found out she like donates money every month and I had no idea. She's just like, yeah, I do it. I'm like, oh shit.
Nice.
Do you want a movie? Like,
am I supposed to give you a movie, Mom?
Honestly, if there is no winner, which guys, no one's donated yet, so go do it. But honestly, if nobody does, then I'll probably just give it to my mom and be like, here you go.
You get this for donating monthly.
She'll open it on Christmas, like, oh my God, this is exactly what I didn't want, but thank you.
That's God. I actually got to buy my wife's Christmas presents. I forgot about that. I'm like so scatterbrained. It's bad. She told me what she wanted the first time. I forgot, so she screenshotted it and sent it to me. So I'm like, okay, cool. This makes it easier.
I gotta do all of my Christmas shopping. I mean, I haven't started at all on it. It's pretty bad. I was gonna start this weekend, and I was like, do I really want to go out in public right now?
I've got a bunch of stuff to wrap that the Don of 2 Cents Toys, Salvador, sent to me for the boy.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I'd already bought him a bunch of action figures off like the Facebook Marketplace. They're these the Titan series Marvel figures. I bought him 14 of them for like $25, and they're all like brand new with their accessories.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
so
dude.
I got those. I had to go meet the lady. She lived like a half hour away from me, worked at an elementary school. So I went and met up with her mom, picked the stuff up, super cool peeps. And said it was her grandsons, and he just didn't play with them anymore. I'm like, well, hell, absolutely, man. So I brought them home, Cloroxed them all up and wrapped them. And then I've got a bunch of stuff from Sal to wrap for Trey. And then I got some other stuff. I got him some other figures. And yeah, I got him a Spider. He got him his first bike. He's got because he wants a bike for this year. He's turning 5 this next summer, so he wants to start riding a bike. Finally, never really showed any interest in it.
That's cool.
So I got him a Spider-Man bike.
Hey, that's pretty dope.
Because he fucking loves Spider-Man, dude.
That's awesome.
It's funny because like his school pictures, he's had his first. I'm talking about my kid. I'm sorry. just had his first school pictures done, and he's all dressed up, except he's got his Spider-Man shoes on, which you can see in the picture. I'm like,
Oh,
yep. I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like, he loves his fucking Spider-Man, you know?
he's rocking, man.
Mhm.
Your kid's cool as hell, man.
He's a good kid. Yeah, he's definitely a mini me though. He's got my attitude already, which is both good and bad. So
Yeah, you said he acts like a 40-year-old man.
he does, dude. He gets up and he stood up off the couch the other day and he just looked at my niece because I was watching her for my sister, and
Yeah.
she's 2, and she said something, and he gets up off the couch and goes, "Ugh," and just face palmed and walked away. I'm like, oh my God.
He makes dad noises.
He does. He does. It's like, and then I don't even realize I'm doing it, and he's doing. I'm like, God damn it, Trey. Oh, you'll see, dude. Like in the morning, if you go to Nashville for that Comic-Con next year, like in the morning,
Yeah.
I will not say anything until I have had my coffee and I've got my meds in me in the morning. That's I usually like no. It's like I can't. See, with him in the morning, I get up and he usually wakes me up by jumping on me, and I have to get up and get him ready for school. And then I come home and I take my medicine and I chill for the morning, work on my videos, do all that, and then by I pick him up from school at like 2:40, and we come home and we spend the rest of the afternoon. Now he wants to start going outside because there's snow all over the ground. He wants to go out and play in the snow.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm going to take my snowblower and build a big ass snow fort. We don't have enough snow. I mean, we only got like 4 or 5 inches of snow right now. So last winter, I built him a snow fort. And that's what I took all those pictures of my Star Wars Hoth figures in.
snow fort. That's so sick.
Yeah, dude.
He wants to build a fort.
He wants me to make him a sledding hill too. So I'm going to double up and make a fort inside the sledding hill after I'm done snow blowing everything.
That would be pretty sweet. Dude, you should get him like one of those, like make him a, one of those like rebel Hoth troopers, make him a costume for Halloween, and then when it starts snowing, like have him pose and shit.
I actually could do that for this winter. Still, I could get with my mom because he's got a couple coats and shit I could alter. Honestly, all you need is like it's a down vest and like a white kind of down coat.
Yeah,
and I can work with it. Well, they
get a
sell
Nerf blaster and just like paint it.
Yep. Oh hell yeah!
Have him say, "What are those robot camel things?"
Oh, the tauntauns.
No, from Family Guy. They were like looking at the AT-ATs, and they're like, "What are those things?" I don't know, like some robot camel things. Robot camel things. All right.
I want to build him like a big ass snow fort back there though, because I gotta my yard is like an acre, so I've got more than enough room to do it. So, but yeah, it's just getting this. I hate snow. I fucking hate it. I hate cold weather, but having a young one now, it's like you got to get outside in it. So it's like, all right,
Closest thing we got is sand, and I hate
coarse.
sand.
It's coarse and it gets
Coarse and
everywhere.
rough. I mean, we can go to like Publix and get some ice cream or whatever. That's like the closest thing, honestly.
I'm gonna mail you a snowball for Christmas.
Just some fucking water in a bag.
No, I'll get like a special because I've got to mail actually Monica's Christmas present. I'm sending her homemade pierogies because she's been bugging me for my pierogies.
Oh, that's cool.
So I made those. So I'm sending her those for Christmas. And Christmas and her birthday are right next to each other, like my wife's too. Like her birthday is the 25th. Like Erica's my wife. Her birthday is the 25th, and then your 27th. Right after Christmas. And Monica's is like a day apart. From Christmas. And I'm like, and I said something about it the other day in front of the wife, and she got all like, she's kind of looking at me like, oh, well, you separate her birthday and Christmas, but not mine. And I'm like, that started a whole fucking can of worms. But God damn it. I'm like, no, I told her she's only getting something for one or the other.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be really, really breaking your wallet over this next month right here.
Yeah.
My birthday's next month, so
is that?
So my birthday comes out on when Dr. Doolittle comes out.
what's it? January
17th.
17th. Okay, I'm gonna write your damn birthday down right now so I don't forget. No, really, because I'm trying to do that so I can start sending everybody, like, once I get everybody's birthdays down, like cards and shit like that for their birthday. So
That'd
like
be cool.
off air, I need your address too so I can send you a Christmas card.
Yeah, sure. It is but I'm just kidding.
Because everybody, I'm doing that.
Everybody's fucking come to my house. We're partying.
I'm doing that for everybody that's been on the show. I'm just gonna, I mean, it's little. I sent out Christmas cards.
That's cool, man.
Yep.
Yeah, send me yours. I'll send a Christmas card of me and my dog.
Awesome. You guys got to wear matching sweaters.
We'll see. He's already got a coat on, so
Nice.
he's passed out right now. He's like having bad dreams, so he's like twitching. So I have to keep like smacking his paws, like high fiving him to wake him up. He's like laying on his side, so his paws are like right at me. So I'm just like, boom.
I don't mine's been sleeping like on the floor on the side of my bed, like right next to me. But she was on the bed last night and she was like sleeping on I woke up to her like kicking me in the middle of a dream. And usually it's the kid. Because he like comes and crawls in bed with us and he sleeps in between us. And normally it's like him like kicking me in the face or something like that. But nope, I got beat up by the dog. And I'm not reading Loudy's last comment.
Loudy, what's wrong with you, bro? He's still excited about that Ohio State Michigan win.
I am too. I'm still.
Me too.
Because all my friends are Michigan fans, so I
like how the three of us are Ohio State fans. That's cool.
I know. And like I said, both my in-laws graduated from U of M.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like they're
Tom Brady.
Yep, I know. It's fucking. The one thing I can say about Michigan is they have turned out traditionally better quarterbacks at the pro level than Ohio State has because, Terrell Pryor and Dwayne Haskins is starting for the Redskins now. But
you see how? Do you see Terrell Pryor just got stabbed like recently?
I heard that.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like he got in a fight with his like girlfriend or whatever, and I guess like I don't know. It's they made it seem like she just went up and just started fucking stabbing him, but I think he was like hitting her or something, and then she just took a knife and just fucking shanked him.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, if it was in self-defense, I'm all for it. Like fucking shank him. I mean, don't let him do anything to you. But I mean, if it was just like out of nowhere, like I'm gonna stab you. Like that's not cool.
That's about like what's his name there? He used to play running back for Ohio State. He got drafted.
Elliott.
No. Maurice Claret. There's a name from the past.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember that one.
I do.
Maurice Claret got arrested on gun charges after he got into a verbal altercation with some teenagers in a McDonald's parking lot, and then he pulled a gun on him.
It's always McDonald's.
And he'd already had some issues with the law, if I do remember correct, because this is like back in, I want to say 06.
Fuzz. Yeah.
So yeah, that was not good.
Oh God, dude, I'm on Instagram right now looking up stuff, and Star Wars Battlefront 2, the latest Battlefront, they're coming out. Like I don't know, when was it? Back in fucking
that came out like 20
2 years ago. God damn. 2 years ago, this damn game came out, and they're still updating it. Just leave it. They should have given us a finished game, but they got like Rey and all the sequel shit in it. They also got Han Solo Star Wars story shit in it.
Oh boy,
yeah. But they're adding the Sith Trooper now.
Okay.
So it says EA Star Wars Celebration Edition is coming tomorrow with the. Yo, they misspelt the Rise of Skywalker. It says Rose of Skywalker.
Screenshot that shit, dude. Screenshot it and tweet it at him. Do it. That's definitely something to tweet at him. Be like, so can we expect the same quality from your game as we can from your grammar?
I mean, dude, what if Rose is the secret Skywalker?
Oh, I would love that.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
I would.
Shit.
I would absolutely love that in Rise of Skywalker if they made Rose Tico.
I'm sending it to the boardroom chat.
Yes. I need to. That's one thing, man, because I've been having I've been having issues with trying to, get my sub count up. And I really like, that's one thing I think I need to do is I need to be more active on Twitter with my my channel page. Like I tweet all the damn videos out and stuff like that, but apparently I just need to work that Twitter angle to try to get more subscribers. Because I lost 2 like last weekend, between Saturday and Sunday, and then I got them back, so I'm like back to where I was. Oh, I wanted to be at like 150 by the end of the year. That was my goal. I If it happened, cool. If not, you know what, it is what it is. But
It is what it is.
yep, I'm just gonna keep making videos, and I got today. I'm gonna do a single release Black Widow trailer, and I'm gonna break down the cast and some other things and that. So I'll have that coming out later. Plus, we got the boardroom, and then the rest of the week I got the Raiders of the Lost Flicks live on Friday night with MJ and Groove over on the Raiders of the Lost Flicks channel, and then we got the holiday special watch party Saturday night over on Groove's channel.
Nice.
Gonna be a blast.
Dude, I won't be able to make that holiday.
Ah.
Yeah, I know. It's because Saturdays are the day where I get to hang out with my girlfriend because she has a full-time job, and
Okay.
I basically I have a part-time job that treats me like a full-time job.
Okay.
So it doesn't make sense, I know, but it's just, I mean, it is what it is. So that's usually my day to hang out with her, and then Sundays are reserved for football
I understand.
and beer and hanging out with my dad. So
Yep.
so yeah, so I mean, if it was like a Sunday night thing, I'd be down. But
Yeah. No, I
oh well,
understand, man. You gotta spend time. You gotta spend time with your better half, dude.
yeah. But I'm excited to watch it this year, nonetheless. I mean, I haven't really watched it all the way through just because of how cringy it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, dude, fucking Luke Skywalker looks like Donald Trump. He's like orange. And then you got these Itchy and Scratchy and Mo. I don't know. All these weird fucking Wookiees. And then the ballet, like circus people dancing.
Oh, the holiday special is just
Yeah.
oof. It's bad. It's bad. It is really bad. But oh hell. Well, my sir, have to make my departure here, as I have to get ready to go pick the little one up from school.
You got to pick one up for your little one from school right now.
I gotta get ready to take off. Yeah.
All right, man.
He gets out around 10:45. So I gotta start getting everything in order and go pick him. I got some errands to run before I come home and do some more stuff for the channel.
Sweetness. Well, hey, man, it was good having you on. Appreciate you coming on and taking some time out of your morning to hang out with me.
Oh, dude, it's a pleasure anytime, man. You've always you've been on my you were on my podcast before we came over to YouTube and started doing live streams back in the Anchor days and
Anchor days.
What we're gonna do is I'm gonna do like it'll be this February. I'm gonna have a 1-year anniversary show. Even though it's not the anniversary of our first live stream, which was in, I believe, June or July.
Yeah.
It's basically when the podcast and the channel really started was in February. So we're going to be doing a kind of a 1-year anniversary show for that. So
cool.
Yeah, that'll be a 6-person panel that night. So it'll be fun. But I appreciate you having me on, man. Thank you. And we'll be talking later on tonight on the boardroom over on my channel at 8:35 Eastern.
For sure, man. Dude, 2 fucking shows in one day. That's awesome.
This is what being a YouTuber is all about, man. We had
fun, man.
had the live stream. I had a live stream Monday night, yesterday morning, this morning, tonight, and then Friday night and Saturday night. So get Thursday off. Oh yeah, speaking of which, real quick, I am going to be watching The Irishman tomorrow, and I will be reviewing that over on Raiders of the Lost Flicks Friday night.
The movie looks really good.
I'm excited. It's 3.5 hours. So
what?
It's longer than Scarface. So
oh my God.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer last night on Netflix. I was like, this looks actually pretty sweet.
Yep. So
fucking Ray Romano's in it. I was like, really?
Oh, dude. I don't know if you saw the meme. There's a meme going around. It's Robert De Niro's wearing lifts on his shoes to make him look taller. I'll send you the picture. It's funny. But all right, man.
He came here to my hometown like over the summer. Yeah.
He's insane. I really don't
We
like
have
him
this
as
like
a-
restaurant that just opened. It's called Pier 13 or something. It's this new restaurant right on the river, and it's like a fishing dock type of restaurant, and they just like renovated it and everything. They got like an outside bar, and it's really cool. It's right across the river from the Kennedy Space Center,
Okay.
so you can literally eat and then see the Space Center or Space Center Center. You can see it like right there on the water. So
Nice.
but he came in here and he's like taking pictures with people and shit. I was like, "The fuck are you here for?" He was here for some movie or something. They're filming
Oh,
a movie on Cocoa Beach, not that far
all right.
away from my house.
Okay.
It's like maybe 45 minutes away from me, but they're filming a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio on the
Oh,
beach.
all right. Nice.
So it's a little
Wow.
bonus end of the show announcement. I don't know.
Uh,
Unnecessary knowledge, but all right, man. I'll let you get going. All right.
all right, brother. I'll see you tonight.
All right. See you, brother.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to Goober Brothers Entertainment. I really appreciate y'all tuning in, listening, having a good time, being in the chat. Real quick, I'm going to acknowledge the chat. Loudy, thank you so much for hanging out with us, buddy. 2 Cent Toys, Salvador Perez, thank you so much for hanging out, brother. And I will see you tonight on the boardroom. And Loudy donated to St. Jude's Hospital. So Loudy is entered into the raffle. So guys, if you want to join Loudy, donate $5 to St. Jude's Hospital. And that will enter you into our raffle for the Fanboys DVD, Darth Vader figure, and Crimes of Grindelwald Blu-ray as well raffle. So enter in, donate to a good cause, and I'll announce the winner on December 13th. So that way I can get whoever won address, and then I can ship that to you guys. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to Goober Brothers Entertainment right here on YouTube. Also, you can find us on Instagram if you want to subscribe and follow there. You can follow us on Anchor and iTunes, Apple Podcasts. We are on there as well. There's a few episodes, haven't done it in a while. But like Pete said, we'll be doing more stuff for Anchor coming up. And don't forget to subscribe to Etep Wokuian is the place to be reviews, 2 Cent Toys, and Raiders of the Lost Flicks. We will see you guys later tonight on Pete's channel on Etep Wokuian is the place to be reviews for the Boardroom episode 5. I think it is 5. Episode 5. So without further ado, have a good morning. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you all tonight. Take care.